Unajua time mwanaume anakuanga successful in life ni time ako single. The moment amejiingiza tu kwa relationship hivi, even ndo downfall huanza ku happen.
I know the opposite. That's when a blessing begins. when you have a girl, kuna mwanamke unaweza pata ukabarikiwa ama maisha yako ikaanza ku. Actually yours is new.
Because intention ya dem kwa your relationship ni gani, unaona intention yake ni gani. So about everything too iko fucked up. The moment I am approaching you and I'm asking you, JC, kuna venye I want us to date, you see, and then unaenda ilalea akona do akona hivi na hivi na hivi, so acha ni hold on hapo nikiangalia options zingine. Unaona sasa
tuna mtu
like unaona hivyo he's a nice guy, he's generous. Hizo ndo maneno sasa sisi like umefanya hizo vitu hadi sasa wanaume wanachukia those kind of words, because when you say I'm a nice guy it means you're there taking advantage of me. Unaona ukiitwa toxic, ukiitwa stingy kwa mwanaume inamaanisha you are doing a right thing. Unaona sasa so I feel like hizi vitu ziko too fucked up in a way that mtu hakuna ile having that genuine relationship like it used to be. Kila mtu, everyone is in it for themselves. Nyinyi ladies, how do you take it mwanaume akikwambia naenda sherehe?
Kama ni mtu anapenda you see, when I met you I sampled you, then nikasema yes to being with you. Kama mimi nilipata unapenda sherehe na nikachoose wewe, I'll have no problem with you kienda sherehe.
So ina depend on how you met from the what everyone was doing before you guys met.
Yes, what did I say yes to? If you married a guy who does not drink, and all of a sudden you know there's a big problem there. I'll have to go back to the drawing board and I'm like, this has to mean something. But kama mimi mse wangu ni wadundani wa kwenda Naivasha safari, ni wa kwenda Al Capone. I chose that. I knew it existed. I made room for it.
Umefika Al Capone?
Inaweza
nimesikia umeitaja I'm like senior last year too. When men are either busy doing something ama they are going through something, I think the first thing inakuanga kwa focus ya mwanaume ni maybe I need to lay low kidogo, and maybe I put my house in order, and once my house is in order I can reach out sasa to whoever needs to, but for now this is me and me and me. What do you feel about that?
Like wow. You know time girl them ako wazimu, why are you quiet? I'm not saying anything. Don't you love me anymore? Are you not my brother anymore? I think I cannot speak for men, but you know better. I think if you say that's it, I would believe it's the same. So when will be good news?
Talking of which, when you found a novel, you love reading.
There's no single day I'm not reading. I mean, how else do you revisit what life is? Thanks for many good times. The best is yet to come. So it says, nimependa hii sana. We never know we go when we are going. We just and shut the door. Fate following behind us bolts it, and we account no more. I in the past. And I think uko na swali yenye ina line na hiyo. Would you rather forget your memories or live better?
Like what's me I'm okay. It's been a while. It's been a long time coming. Umekuwa missing for a while, and kupatikana imekuwa noma sahi.
I would say it's the both of us, man.
For real? It's been 1 year. Damn. How far like how fast they imagine. Unajua, I remember when we were linking up with Gloria, I remember asking her, not him, I mean her, like naambia Gloria, unajua by the way tumemaliza 1 year since the last time we saw each other kwa podcast. Quite like, has it been 1 year? Like, yeah, it's been 1 year. Time goes by fast, crazy.
No maana watu wana emphasize if you love people, let them know.
Okay.
Show them you love them, because time ikipita usikii.
Yeah.
Na uwezi kutel. But either way, we're here.
Yeah, we're here. Issue ni sasa, I feel a lot of people have a lot in their plates. Is that usually an excuse for someone not to check up on someone?
No, okay, it is, but it's not. Kuna ile saying tunapenda kuambiwa sana, if they want it, they'll make time.
Okay.
Yes, busy happens, but I think it's a matter of priorities.
Okay.
Not in a bad way. Naweza pata mtu ameshikana, ameprioritize kitu ingine.
Okay.
Ama you feel this one can wait.
Okay.
Ama you still, this one is still cooking. Ikiripen, it resurface.
Okay.
Yeah, my thinking.
Okay.
Are we still overthinking?
Yeah, we are. Actually, you're still overthinking. Yeah, I think sahi na feel pressure iko nje sana, especially kwa vijana, in such a way that watu wamesahau ku live their lives. Na feel hivyo in such a way that tukionana, hey, we are good, salamu tuongee, and then when I disappear, no,
that's it. Everyone
that's it. Kila mtu apambane na hali yake. We will link up, tutaendelea na conversation tukionana. Hey, by the way guys, tumeanza conversation, tumeanza kukua serious hapa hadi tumesahau introduction, and she's been missing and she's back. Hadi binasikia like, hey, it's welcome back, Jesse.
Thank you, man.
It's been a while.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, it's been a while. Wa.
Nimetoka majuu.
Umeshika na ndege leo asubuhi.
Nilikuwa nimekosa tu ile yangu, but now
you're
here.
back. Okay. Welcome back. It's been a while. The same thing too, nimekuwa nikikala. Yeah, it's been fun. And I think hii ndio inafanya na feel what we were doing, like it was good, because now kuna hizo memories last year when you were having the shoots, and then kila mtu aka disappear. Of course, kila mtu na issues zake, right? But here we are. I
think me wamini, and I'm happy to be back, guys. Me wamini, people who ask for second chances.
Okay.
Wakiwa serious.
Okay.
Kuna ile time unaweza kuwa desperate for a second chance.
Yeah.
Maybe ulipata job ukai misuse, maybe ulipata partner, maybe you could treat your mom well, whatever it is. Anything that is done again, you do it to your best. So kama ni memories side.
You know, like
they count.
Yeah, you know, like say we are here, and I'm just like feeling it's sort of like ni kama tunaendelea tuna episodes from where we left. It doesn't seem like it's been a year. It seems like we're just continuing from yesterday. So yeah,
bouncing back strong.
Yeah. So people should expect to see this face more and more, right? Yeah. So before we got carried away into introductions, I was asking you something. Do you think it's better to be understood, or it's better to understand others, according to you?
Understanding.
Yeah.
From my perspective.
From your perspective.
Understanding is a very common word.
Okay.
But very few people understand it.
Okay.
I feel it's a heavy word that's taken lightly.
Okay.
It's a word that comes with a lot of grace.
Okay.
That is never really known.
Okay.
Watu wengi hawaelewangi with the true meaning, ama hawaichukui na ile maana yake.
Okay.
That has harmony, that has peace, that has beauty.
Okay.
Mbona unielewi? Mbona uni-understand? But it's like you're just flowing on top of words. Because me na believe si wote tunataka kuunderstandiwa.
Yeah.
The person who has done you wrong wants to be understood still. The boss who has delayed your salary wants to be understood. The mom who was never there for you. The dad who left for another family. So we come from a place of demanding understanding, demanding to be understood. Kuna hiyo entitlement, like very common. Almost kwa sisi wote.
Yeah, everyone anataka kukuwa understood.
Mimi nitapiga job, nitoke, nipitie routes zingine, probably sija ku update. Ukikuja question, my first response would be mbona unielewi. But I neglected a responsibility ya kusema hey, I've passed by this place, I'll run late. Okay. So we all come from, my feeling is what tuna demand. We naturally have an entitlement to being understood. Na inatokanga, it roots from not knowing what understanding means or not carrying it in the real meaning ama weight ya kukuwa understood. Ni kama there are people who live without knowing they're living, right? So ni hivyo una carry the word understanding but ujai reflect on what does it really mean. That leaves all of us kwa place ya tuna expect tueleweke. But have you done the work? Have you taken ownership? Have you taken responsibility? So at the end of the day, the people, I would say the winners, the heroes, ni wale watu they understand others.
Those are the heroes.
Yeah, I would divide it into two sides. The people who are really aware or really conscious ni wale watu wana understand. Unajua ku understand somebody is a choice.
I know.
You have to sit and make the choice that I'll understand you regardless. But kutaka kueleweka, I mean, it's entitlement. We all expect it. So the beauty of it comes where there is effort. And the effort is seen in the person who is able to choose to understand. Sijui wewe unaona ku understand. How would you describe understanding someone? Ama ni incidents gani unaweza sema huyu anaelewa mtu ama huyu amenielewa ama mimi nimechoose kumuelewa? Because I feel like most of the time wewe inakuja na sacrifice. Because I mean understanding in itself means expectation ulikuwa nayo ama kitu ulikuwa unafaa kupata na ija happen, right? So you have to find graceful ways of allowing that. And that means you are aware of choosing better. Allowing them, giving them space, letting time bring it to you. I don't know what's your take on.
And what do you think about people who feel they need to be understood without explanation, like they just need you to understand them without giving you an explanation?
I think the expectation. Is it something good or it's a bad thing? It depends. With me, I think it depends, because what if I've gone through so much in the moment? For example, kuna watu kwa quiet sana. Tumekuwa in touch, all of a sudden we are not in touch.
We are not talking anymore.
Umepotelea wapi? Hujaniambia mbona umepotea. So in my own way, I am bitter or I am disappointed because you're not communicating. But in your reality, you have so much. Ume sink into some level of stress ama some depression ama some detachment. So your reason for not being available is heavy. But mimi in my position sielewi hiyo heaviness because I do not know about it. Right? So wewe utakuwa unataka kukuwa understood from a place of where you already know you're going through a lot. So how can they not understand me when I'm going through deep shit?
Na bado hujawaambia whatever
hujawaambia what it is. But you want to be understood. So you are rightfully, it's your right to be understood. Tukiangalia ile weight yenye umebeba, only that you've not communicated it. And human beings tumeumbwa ku-interact constantly, right? So how you resolve affects me. My choices affect you. If I'm waiting for you to communicate and you don't, you leave me at a place where I am lost, and it's my choice to decide what I want to do. Na hiyo kukuwa lost. And that's when I become the winning energy. If I decide whatever it is they're going through, I'll try to reach out. If they're willing to speak, well and good. If they don't, I won't use that against them. I'll wait for the right time. Ama mtu mwenye yuko capable of understand, then the conflict begins.
Begins.
You're holding on to not speaking and communicating, and I'm holding on to my expectation. I owe you this much transparency. Why are you not saying anything? But above that, there is now the person who has elevated to knowing, understanding in all meaning. Give them the space. give yourself the grace to wait or the grace to accept that they're not ready to speak. So sisi wote tunakuwa the winning team. I sit with being understanding well, and you sit with expecting to be understood. Ukijua niko na deni ya kulipa ya kucommunicate na kuexplain. Sijui kama nimekujibu, but that's my way of taking it. And I'm not protecting the person who chooses to not communicate, because at the end of the day we all stand to have hurt feelings, right? Because the moment you let someone affect you in a certain way, depending on how you relate, for example, if you had a wife or a husband, communication utai demand actually if they're not, right? So it would be very unfair kama huyo mtu ana choose me sitasema do tu vile anataka, and they'll still expect you to understand them.
So I'm guessing like in the end unasema as much as mtu anaweza taka kukuwa understood,
do the work. Do the work. Do the work. It's easy. Position yourself in a way that asks for you to be understood. And if you cannot do it at the right time, please pay your debt. Pay your debt.
And by paying your debt,
ni kama kuna mtu kuhurt, they know they have hurt you, they know what led them to hurt you, and they let you be hurt. They don't disturb you, they accept that they hurt you, but in their own good time they come to you and they say, hey, look, 1, 2, 3 is what happened. I know I hurt your feelings. This is what has been happening. Naelewa. That is paying a debt. Unibaki nikiishi ile point ya I feel like I need closure. A closure that never comes, a need that keeps hurting me. You know very well umenidai hiyo kuni explain maybe right now you cannot do it, but in good time, in your own good time, you approach and you clear things, because we are made to be very imperfect. Somebody told me you don't always get what you want. Not from a point of goal and success and his or vitu, but from a point of expectations. Nitakuwa nataka explanation sahi. Tell me why
you did this and
but
that.
Labda hiyo time you're not in the capacity to do that. So mimi mwenye nafaa kuunderstand niweke room for waiting. And live with it and accept it. My boss once told me, accept things immediately. Whatever happens, accept it right then. And it's been the hardest thing to do, but the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in somebody. Because that's why kukiwa na chaos yako tu calm. Ashakubali hizo chaos by the way. Kunachomeka sawa, what do we do? And I think I like that a lot. Na ule mtu amekaa kwa the side of wanting to be understood. Do the work. Behave like you want me to understand you. Behave like I might not be able to say it right now, but in the right time, I will. Hata unapatanga mtu anakwambia, sai sitakwambia, but trust me to tell you when the time is right. I'm a parent. Maybe a dad was not there. You've grown without that parent, and really, you have questions. But in good time, in their own time, they find a way back to your life. Knowing very well you might reject them. But they are now ready they want to be understood. Do the work. For me, I would say do the work. Hata ikikatiliwa, keep doing the work because you want that.
Na get point yako. Unajua, I've seen, kuna venye umesema story na patience, I've seen people wenye they are in that situation where unapata either they are going through something ama kuna kitu amefanya and then I expect to you're supposed to understand it without
you're actually supposed to not have a problem with it. Haikuwa shida nayo.
So I guess ina depend na who you're dealing with, right? Ama
but what's your take of which would you rather be understood or understand others?
I think both ways count. But sasa mimi I'd say on my side na kuanga na hii kitu ya I don't know kama ni phone. I've never been a phone guy. I've never been a phone guy. When it comes to matters, either ni phone calls or ni text messages, that has just never been my thing hivyo. So sometimes, and then I think men tuko na hii perception flani, like when men are either busy doing something ama they are going through something. I think the first thing inakwanga kwa focus ya mwanaume ni maybe I need to lay low kidogo, and maybe I put my house in order, and once my house is in order I can reach out sasa to whoever needs to. But for now, this is me and me and me. What do you feel about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like wow.
Yeah.
You know, time girl them ako wazimu. Why are you quiet? Why are you not saying anything? Don't you love me anymore?
Okay.
Are you not my brother anymore?
Yeah.
I think I cannot speak for men.
Yeah.
But you know better. I think if you say that's it, I would believe it's the same. Because I was reading something on Instagram. You know, like those relationship coaches when you wanna into segments, solutions, conflict maybe. So that guy alikuwa anajaribu kuweka the difference between a guy and a lady and where you can meet peacefully. Okay. Na nikaona kitu alisema ina align na what you've said right now. So he was saying when a guy goes through a long day, like a whole day from morning to jioni, actually aliweka something to do with testosterone levels, which is hormonal, right? Level ya hormone sijui inaanza ikiwa high in the morning, as the day goes inaenda ikishuka. So by the time anatoka job jioni, when they come home, you're waiting for that person to come so that you can be whole happy again, whole bumpy, especially kama umeshinda peke yako, if you've not interacted with the world that day. It's like kule mtu anakuja kukutoa loneliness or some kind of a thing. But then that's not the reality of men from what he was saying.
It's not.
And which is what you've said. So alikuwa anasema nyinyi mnatakanga mtu afike recharge.
Exactly.
Like leave me alone for some time, not in a bad way. Let me recharge. Kama nitajangusha tu kwa hiyo couch, if I'll go into my phone, whatever it is, my testosterone levels are low, I'm recharging. And the more they connect with their inner world, because the whole day amekuwa ana deal na the world ako detached.
It's been chaos.
So they'll reconnect an hour or two, and all of a sudden this person is back to hi sasa, you look good, umeshindaje, umepika nini. And it made sense to me, but pia nikaona ni ngumu sana, cause tell me how many people that share spaces with men know that. Which is what you've said. Unataka kwanza uprocess, we digest, ndio ukuje uopen.
Ndio you open up, you know.
The whole time I'm in your space. So do I know
I think sijui kama naweza sema ni we are usually being disadvantaged in that part, cause I think a man, I'm speaking from experience. When I have something bothering me, when I have something inanisumbua kichwa, there's something I need to solve, I think I'll make sure I solve kwanza. Like that is my first priority. I'll make sure I'm solving it first. And then I'll come to you and kwambia bado unajua time fulani nilikuwa na go through ina hii, and that's why I couldn't talk. But during that time it's really hard to like kukwambia tu najua, and even if this is what so me personally I'm usually that type, like mpaka nishapata solution of whatever it is that was bothering me, then now we can have sasa hiyo talk. If you had any questions unataka kuniuliza, now we can talk after that problem has been solved. But before that we can't do that.
Kwani amtaki tuwasaidie? Kwani hamna ile place yenye una feel if I share it becomes lighter?
I think that
maybe we'll be closer to us.
I think that also brings it to who you're dealing with. Unaona, like who are you kama ni tuseme when it comes to matters relationship, who are you dating?
But is there
kama ni family, how are they, like are they in a position where not necessarily kukusaidia but kukusaidia mentally, vitu kama hizo. So ina depend at that period of time how watu wanakusurround, who are they. Unajua you can be having friends, but when you're having your moments you can't share with them anything. And then you can be having friends when you wakati ukiwa in your moments, you guys are sharing. I'll tell you a funny story. Back in when was it? Is it 3 years ago? I think 3 years ago. 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I was going through something. Yeah, 3 years ago. So nikakuwa na maboys wangu. Yeah, hiyo kitu ilini, yeah, I think at some point hapo nilipata ku understand either how friendship is or how men behave. Because I was going through his period, like uko na shit una go through but you can't tell anyone, not even your boys actually. But sasa tuko tu kwa keja tumechill, and I remember nilikuwa nimetoka kazi and I'm in my house, right? And I called them. I don't remember who I called exactly, but I called them and I'm like, hey bro, kuna venye leo sioni usiku usingizi, like sioni usingizi ikipatikana leo, like hivyo tu, and simko around, can you guys pull up? And tuko around by that hakuna kitu tunafanya, you know. And they show up kwa nyumba, and they are wamekuja na kamnyosho hapo, wamekuja na drink, and they're like, siweke music hapa tujinice. Deep down, so 3 years later, that is when sasa wanakuja anambia, bro, ile siku bedhe tuko naye pale, ulikuwa uko na issue zako, si ndio? Kuna vitu like unaona, they knew, so like they came, they knew what was happening, but instead of tukai ati bro najua mazee mimi hii meape, no, so that doesn't happen. Ile we not connect, but as long as ataki kuiongelea, acha tu tujinice hapa. So like it was just music and tunachapiana ma story, and we did that up until in the morning. And asubuhi ilivofika, unaona kila mtu anajiexcuse, bro si tutachekiana baadaye, bro si baadaye, you see. So in my way I feel like that is how men
support. That's how men interpret support.
How would you interpret that?
Because for ladies it's different. Mimi nataka nini nakusumbua, so we talk about it, we address it. I think women feel like they're providing solutions when we talk about it. But from my experience of how men think, it's so bad that we actually not providing solutions. Unaelewa, nadhani tu ni ile women wako hivi, men wako hivi. Naona kama vile if it were girls in that situation, for example, mabeshte wamekuja, me have fun, na kuna mwenye amekuuliza, babe, are you okay? Those are not friends. Unaona vile wewe walienda, and your grace was, thank you for
like,
coming
hey, guys,
and supporting me, na mjaniuliza WhatsApp. Sasa sisi you exit my WhatsApp group.
You guys are having fun hapa hivi na mimi na go through hii na mnacheza.
As in, why did you come? What did you come for? So I think it's just the what is it called? Iso dimension, how women are and boys are. How men are, sorry. But then there's work for all of us to do. Like mimi nitakuja na characters zangu to solve your issues, and that will not work for you.
Exactly.
It will come to me with my I think no maana, so unapotanga incidences, boys anaweza kuuliza, but why are you crying? And you get so mad. What do you mean, why am I crying? Kwani how get him any hurt? So that logic, that dryness that men have, hiyo yenye haina softness, ile soft mingi, pia sisi tuna struggle ku understand. So I think I'm aligning with you from what I've observed also. Men interpret support as come chill with me.
You don't have to you just to some of us, you just being there already in account. Actually that is how I think our mind works. I don't know kama ni all of us, but to me, at that moment it's either ni kwetu solo as a man, ama if friends have to be there, acha tu tuchapiane two stories za mtaa, like distract me from whatever it is, but see kukaa hapo and then you start opening up, sijui unajua. I think manly me kwangu I feel ni kitu poa. So
are you able to listen to us when we are opening up?
Of course we are.
Will you understand us?
Why not? I would.
Amna shida sisi tukiopen.
We don't. We know you're unajua being a man and being a woman, those are two different things. The same way you'll open up to me is not the same way I'll open up to you. Yeah.
And I think the hardest things to sit with as a woman is sitting in the presence of a man who is going through something. You know they are going through something. Definitely. You cannot guess what it is. You know they are not willing to say it, but somehow you still have to be supportive. And I think the solution lies in understanding what you're saying. Mwacha process, which is what we were saying. Do the work, both sides.
So do you think men should open up about either their struggles, whatever it is they're going through? Wewe as a woman, do you feel men are supposed to open up kulingana na wewe?
I would take it far kidogo from men and women. We are all human. Right? The fact that we are all human, there's a need for support. From each and every one of us. Nilikuwa nasema jana, deep down, it's very simple. We want to be loved. Hata ule mbaya aje.
Nani, like down, you're talking about everyone. Be it men,
the nature of being a human being. You want love.
Deep down.
I don't mean ile ya mapenzi. You just want to know you're loved, you're accepted, and you're supported.
I get you.
But then, shida inaingianga, I don't want to love you the way you want to be loved. I want to love you the way I interpret love. So I might push your buttons too hard for you to open up and I work for you. So I think if you're able to love someone in their own perspective, then you're being supportive. Because if they need space, you will understand. If they need to cry, to be left alone to process, you will understand. Not because unamuobserve, unamuelewa, unajua anahitaji nini. Which is different from, I've been trying to understand you. I've been trying to be there for you and you're not getting it. I'm making it more about me when it should be about you. So yes, I do believe men should open up to women. Yes, 100%. Because how am I going to support you if you're not, you're not communicating? But I also believe that I, as a woman, I determine whether you're going to feel safe enough to open up to me. Yes, there are people who have not learned how to open up. There are people when you work on personal issues, they're not even there. Hawajafika hiyo level ya kukuzida ku open up. But I also know we affect each other. Kuna vile neza jieka ukafeel by there I can talk to this person about the worst things that are happening. And I was saying the other day, I think women scare men a lot. Most women scare men when it comes to opening up. Cause utaanza, tuseme for example, in a setting where there is no money kwa nyumba. Sindio? And we have needs. We have school fees, we have rent, we have businesses, we have all those needs that are not going to wait. Wewe ndio provider. Unajua tu vizuri things are not going well. Unachomeka.
The ship is sinking.
And I'm doing everything in my power to hold things together. And you need to speak to me. But you've seen me before and how I react. Right? Umekuwa na incidences zenye ukijaribu tu ku open up inakuwa
your reaction
right? I think that's the greatest fear ya men.
I think
nitaisema nikwe vulnerable nimwagie all my heart and then they'll use it against me. That's true.
That is actually, I think hiyo ndio inakuanga general idea of why men should never open up to women. Because leave alone hata akikuwa hapo. Tunakuanga pia na ile mentality ya right now you're my girlfriend, right, my fiancé ama my wife, we are dating. And I decide to be vulnerable with you. I tell you stuff that I've probably never even told anyone. And then what happens? We are good as long as we are dating. You see, either the moment tukikosana tu kuna kaishu, you go out there telling people everything I told you. Ama the moment mnakuja mna break up, now sasa you go to the market, sasa now unaenda na mwaga everything huko.
Guys, did you know even at some point he did this and this and this. You know that man was not worth living with and the man is like,
ati yule mnamwona ati mnamwona anatembea hapa na Jonah mwanaume, yule Garcia whatever, yule Aish, unaona.
Never do that really, right?
Men, we don't. Hizo series na kuanga na wewe tu.
Because women feel a need to speak it anyway. Si tutaongea.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think it depends with the woman you have, the mom you have, the sister you have, how they carry themselves. That is what determines whether a man is going to open up.
Yeah.
Na unanga nyi mnaongopanga to your explosiveness. Because you don't know how to sit with a girl mwenye ame explode. Like what you guys don't feel that much emotion. So you have no experience. Sasa nitafanya nini na huyu? Sasa nitafanya nini? She's all over the place. How am I gonna handle this? So mimi naonanga in fear of that reaction, you'd rather hold so much and just deal with it. Ama expose ile kidogo tu unajua kona capacity ya kuhold. But I would challenge all of us. I would challenge all the women. Do the work. I mean, position yourself in a way yenye emotions by the way tuko nazo mingi sana. Kuna kitu tu unaweza anza kusema, let me tell you that triggers. For example, tuna prepare, girls take longer to get ready in most cases. Sio kwenda mahali. So utapata unajivuta, unanichelewesha. So me
when you say longer, are you talking 1 hour or 2 hours? Because
me growing up, my mom was is a happy girl. But kama kuna kitu moja ilikuwa inamudhi, daddy akianza tu umejivuta unanikalisha. Si yako sitting room anaongoja malize. Atatoka na kitamba leso kifagio anaenda kufagia. You know what? I am not going with you. You go alone. Because why are you pressuring me? Unaelewa? Like mbona unani pressure nijitayarishe? Why are you triggering
but
me?
mbona pia ladies new kwa hivyo? Like you know we are supposed. But you guys unajua kabisa leo tulikuwa tunafaa kwenda mahali saa 8. So because najua you are supposed to be taking 1 hour or 2 hours, at least anza saa 6. Unajua with us men, mimi naingia kwa bafu within 10 minutes I'm done. Kuvaa ni 1 minute I'm done. But wewe kuna 1 hour ya bafu. And then ukishatoka kuna another sijui ni 1 hour ya makeup. Then you have another 1 hour ya kuchagua which dress am I putting on.
Of course, all that for you.
And then your dress tena inaweza chaguliwa within that 1 hour na bado because how and then no mission ikiwa iko sawa. So tena you have another 1 hour ya kuchange another. And sasa you are a man. You know how patient are we supposed to be?
As patient as you chose all
plus tulikuwa tunafaa kufika maybe saa 8 tunaenda tunafika huko saa 11.
Mnaingia wale guest of honor.
so how are we supposed to like to
I have someone mwenye anasema uoge, uvae, umalize, utembee, ufike hadi huko town center, then call me to get ready. Because you know what? Najitayarisha, naboeka, nalala, you're still getting ready. So I was saying that, explaining, women have explosive emotions. We have intense, I think that's the right word. Intense emotions. Unaweza sema tu kitu moja hivi, ukani trigger in ways you did not expect. Now I've changed and we're actually not going anywhere. So utashindwa shit. So what's my mistake exactly? Nimeuliza tu mbona nimekuharakisha tusichelewe. So now that is what men fear in. Hajui uta explode in which way. Hajui hizo emotions zako utazitake to what extent. So I also think as much as men deal with us, understand sisi tuko na emotions na we feel them and they're there for good reasons and a purpose, but sisi wote ama see every emotion we know how to deal with. So women, I challenge all of us to do the work. What are my triggers? And if someone throws that trigger to me, can I pause a little bit and not react? Naelewa. Naweza tu keti tu hivi nisikize bwanangu akilalamika najivuta, nimemchelewesha, yani nisikize tu, then I just focus on getting ready where I can. So I think we all need to do the work and on that side I agree with you that women need to you know, not allow emotions be the big thing when see time ya emotion kukua the big thing, because it scares guys away. That's for sure.
Talking of emotions, manikumbusha kitu Jeff anashindanga akiniambia, I don't know mbona anashindanga akiniambia dewa. Yeah, he's not around, kijana ya unajua yakikua, so he's just like kitu yanapenda kusema sana. I don't know how true it is for you, like yeye usema women are only loyal to their emotions. Is that true?
Well, yes.
So ni fact.
I mean, that the only fact of life is what you feel.
Okay.
Might not be true for you, but in a woman's world, the only reality of life is what you feel. I feel that you've not been appreciating me. Ebu convince me that you're appreciating me. I feel that.
But some of us do not have to convince you we appreciate you just by saying it. Some of us are good at showing action. Unajua naweza nisikwambie but nafanya.
Kama kuna action, I'll see it and I'll feel that you are appreciating me.
Okay.
I will not feel that you're not appreciating me.
Okay.
So if for sure I'm feeling that you're not appreciating me, you're not. You're not.
Okay.
You're not. Siko under influence, niko sober. You're not. And you know why women are loyal to their emotions? It takes time to pile up that emotion. I have been telling you again and again, please change. Please work on this. Please work on this. Every time you don't do it, what is piling on my side is that emotion of frustration.
Okay.
It is that emotion of expecting that you do better. In your emotion, yeah, but you could do better. But you could treat me better.
Okay.
But you could have communicated. So na push and you're not responding, you're not doing better.
Okay.
It comes to a point where nimefika mwisho. Na hiyo mwisho, you're being loyal to that emotion because of the journey behind the emotion.
Okay.
Naelewa? Nimeallow, I've become a punching bag, you're not doing anything about it. So niko na reason mzuri kwa nini na feel hiyo kitu. I'm definitely gonna be loyal to it.
Okay.
I think that's how women function.
Okay.
We feel it so many times. We tell you like 5 times, by the way. We tell you 6 times. Nyinyi sijui mnaonanga si serious ama what happens by the way. Unaona tu ni kama mtu wako na soprano ya kushinda akiimba improve.
Yeah.
What happens?
So whatever it is and unasema, actually I do concur with that. But kuna hii sense flani ya when we talk about, I get that point, but when we talk about women being loyal to their emotions in this way, to say for instance right now we are dating, right? And tuko serious. And wewe we are in this relationship and maybe kumbe wewe like kuna reason uko hapa. You see? So like you yeka in that perspective in such a way that
She knows
the moment exactly the moment emotion yangu ina flip to I'm done with you, like I'm not loyal to this man, it is my emotions. So when I feel like I'm done na like you can walk out any minute unataka as long as emotions are like exactly.
I think I would approach it from a sense of safety. Women look for one thing in life: safety. Before a mother gets pregnant, right? Achana na zile ball za mistakes, sijui nini kakua ikaenda. Wait, before you choose to consciously bear a baby, the first thing you do, like you house hand, is to check whether the environment is right for that child. Even a bird, ndege inaendanga inabeba kanyasi moja tu ya kunest, right? Ikiunda nest, iwaifika point ya my house is thick enough for me to lay eggs here. Women are wired like that. You look for safety. That's why she will choose a guy with money, if that's how she interprets safety. Okay. If they feel that place is safe enough to stay, she will build a home there. At any point akiwaisikia hapa siko safe, whether it is emotionally, financially, spiritually, call it psychologically, akisikia tu, yani the worst thing, mwanamke anaweza kufeel ni unsafe.
So you're telling me women are independent when it comes to their emotions?
Independent in what way?
Independent in a way, in a way that nobody can influence it.
Yes, a strong yes. Because we observe, we read the environment, we read the energy, we sit with it and we decide this is not what I was looking for. Simple. Why? It is not secure, it is not safe. I need a man who has money. If that is what your choice is, I need a man who I can speak to. I need a man who can stay calm. I need a man who can, depending on what that woman is looking for. Kama anatafuta pesa, atakuacha hapo na hiyo uzuri yako yote, na hiyo kukuja home mapema na kumpikia, akatafute pesa. Because that's how they interpret their understanding of safeness.
Okay.
Kama anatafuta a calm home with a calm partner, they will stick with you despite the challenges. You grow together, you get there.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's just one thing: safety. Because unajua wewe sahi, if you're alone, right?
Yeah.
But if a woman comes into your life, chances are very high 2 years down the line you're not alone.
Yeah.
You have grown, right? Your home has expanded. So she has to check that environment and decide, you know what? This is safe for me to expand, for me to bring children, for me to have hearts walk outside me. Hapa nitakuwa safe.
Okay.
No maana mwanamke akifeel unsafe, anatembea maybe si hiyo siku, maybe ni 3 years down the line, but ni kutembea natembea.
But you guys, I think watu pia, I'd say in general too, either be it kwa media, be it to kwa ground, you've been like mepewa, how do I put it? Everyone has cut you a lot of slack. That is how I'll put it. Like a woman, like naonanga hizo arguments, unapata mtu anakuambia it is okay for a woman to walk out of a relationship. It doesn't matter hata kama kuna watoto wangapi, but it is not okay for a man to do the same. Like unakuanga na hizo double standards. When we talk about matters emotions, when a woman does this, that's okay. It's okay. But when a man does it, like anakuwa labeled there. Unaona, either deadbeat, like everything inakuanga too negative. Mbona ikuwe hivyo? If you guys mko loyal to your emotions and you can walk out anytime unataka, mbona a man cannot do the same thing?
No, I am for the idea that if it's not working for the both of you, mimi na understand now, we are all human. We all want healthy, we all want peace. Right?
Okay.
If it's toxic for you, don't stay in it. Period.
Okay.
And if that's what is best for you. If it's toxic for me, I shouldn't stay in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hapo, maybe I leave room for personal choices. Because I'm not with you, I don't know what you're going through there.
Yeah.
Unaweza kusema mwanaume ako na makosa kuacha watu wake. Kumbe kwa hiyo familia, he didn't know who he is. He was going through shit.
Yeah.
So by all means, he deserves to walk out.
Okay.
And mostly, there are times itakuwa the other way around. That girl could not breathe. She could not eat. Amekonda, akona stress, ajielewi, amejilose. She has every right to walk out.
Okay.
So I would channel it down to all of us being human and deserving to be in healthy families and relationships.
Okay.
Whether it's the guy who lives or the girl, that I don't care. Bora kila mtu ameendea peace yake. How you choose to co-parent, how you choose, that's up to you.
That's up to you.
Yeah, the kids stand to be protected, but the home can be lost if there is no peace. Me one na believe hivyo.
Okay.
Because you have another chance to get out there and build a life for yourself.
Okay.
Whether ni wewe na watoto wako ama wewe peke yako, either way you will breathe better.
Okay.
Because don't you think, how much is it a wasted life if you hold on to environments where you are unhappy?
I know. Yeah, I know. I know it's not a good feeling actually. It's not a good feeling.
Kwa hiyo grave yako, what will you tell yourself?
Yeah, I know.
How will you afford some pride for yourself?
Yeah.
You know.
So having just the same thing. Do you when we talk about two story na men and women and how we define relationships, do you believe a man can have it both ways, like a successful relationship while at the same time having a successful career?
Wow.
Do you think inaweza kuwa possible?
A successful career?
Like you having it both, successful career and successful relationship at the same time?
I think two things. it's about the balance.
Okay.
Sometimes when two things become too important, we tend to lose one for the other, or we sacrifice one for the other. So anyone who can create a balance between the two, they're likely to go higher with it. They're likely, balance means I can carry these two crowns well at the same time, right? That is what balance means. Where there is no balance means this one will be important today, this one can wait, nikifika hapa nitairudia, and sometimes unarudingi unapata ulishapoteza ile kitu, right? So I would place it on balance. Are you able to balance your responsibilities at home, or your responsibilities at work and your presence at home? And that's a personal choice, right? I might be the wife or the husband who is very much willing to retain this home and make it work, but my partner could be the person who is ready to sacrifice this home for his career. For example, someone has to travel and the other person has to stay behind. The work they do to keep the balance is what will determine. And the second thing, with whom are you retaining the two minis? If you have a partner mwenye unataka we keep this, and this person, unajua kuna ile pride inakujanga na kuskyrocket kwa careers ama kwa whatever it is when you succeed. Unajua ile kitu ya mtu akipata pesa, they are different person. The boss at work becomes the boss at home. Unajua ile unaambiwa leave that. Acha huyo manager huko kwa mlango baby. So there is a pride that comes with forgetfulness. The boss they get at work starts to become the boss I get at home. So it's also a question of whom are you doing it with, and are you both very intentional about it? Because a home is like a boat yenye kuna mwenye ana huku mbele na kuna mwenye ana huku nyuma. You know that thing they do for a boat to keep going. So mmoja akiachilia kufanya hivi, then ule hata akifanya haje. So it's a two way. We both have to agree to be intentional no matter who you become. Najua saa zingine baby will grow akasurpass ama incomes ama investments za mwanaume na mbali, right? See the career, right? Her career might do well, way too better than the guys. So does that mean we lose our family because I'm doing better in life than you?
Depends.
So ndio hiyo nasema it depends with whom you're doing it. Kuna mwanaume mwenye mtaanza mna apate akuache. Kuna dem mwenye ulikuwa nayo apate akuzidi aone sasa hauna maana. So can you keep the balance in terms of responsibility? Be present at home and deliver at work, and with whom am I doing this with, and are we both intentional? Let me know what you think.
I don't know naweza yakaje, but when it comes to matters, I think having both ways naona iko possible. I have a few examples. The only thing yenye mimi na feel ni with the old generation it was so much possible, but sahi inaka bit tricky because kila mtu ana define the term relationship different. Alafu kila mtu anakuanga tu na agenda yake, mbona ako hapo like unaona exactly wewe unaweza tunadanganyana. In most cases that is usually the thing. So
very powerful point.
Because exactly unaona unapata umepatana na msee amekupenda and like yana plan future na wewe, we are not doing the same. Unaona, and then one minute you're gone. Unajua I have friends wenye naona like kama ukiangalia Jeff and I have also another friend anaitwa Willy. Unaangalia maparo yake like hao ni watu wamezeka like wako pamoja, they still doing the same things pamoja and everything like they're still there. But just ukikuja ukiangalia hii generation, you know, I've been so much surprised when you ask especially I think at ladies and men, unauliza boys when nini what is your longest relationship? Like the longest time, exactly, the longest time umekuwa kwa relationship, how long has it been? Mtu anakuambia
one week.
Exactly. Unaona, mtu anakuambia kuna wengine anakuambia hata 3 months, like that is the longest. So hebu try to imagine kitu kama hiyo. How do you combine? Unasema tunataka relationship at the same time having a successful career. Unaona, kuna mtu anakuja hapo having that genuine connection. I think sikuizi kidogo haiko kama kitambo venye ilikuwa. Unaona, nowadays everyone is in their feelings. Mimi nataka hivi, usipofanya hivi mimi am walking away, usipofanya. So ladies put it this way. Like mimi nataka mse yako na do. Unaona, kama una do tafadhali nenda katafute pesa, then ukishapata kama. Unaona sasa. And then now men are also telling you this. Si unataka nikatafute pesa, you can't be with me juu sina do sahi. Acha nitafute hii pesa, na nikitafuta hii pesa
nitafuta dem mwenye. Yeah.
You say that. Then there is also this, mtu anakuambia like ukikaa na jamaa na unaona in 2 or 3 years hakuna shit amefanya, you walk away, go. And then mwanaume anakuambia mimi nikiwa niko down na date na dem, alafu all of a sudden vitu zingiane, mimi naacha huyo dem naendea kwa
tafuta sa type yako.
Exactly. No, sasa you see like in a cartoon
their values are not aligned.
Exactly. Yeah. So unaona inakuwa very very tricky. If you ask me about old time relationships there.
So it's about seriousness.
Exactly. It's ni rare sana, like it's really rare to find to especially my youngins, unaona like mtu exactly, and in a relationship ako nasikia hadi like it's a rare thing sahi, si kama kitambo venye ilikuwa. So yeah, me personally na feel it's a bit tricky.
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky because you might be in a relationship with someone na uko na hustle, tuseme kama mwanaume you have something you're doing of course, and maybe at the time uko na date, and then unakuja unapatana na dem. So una expect either with this yenye usema nini kuhusu sijui wanasema how do you guys usually put it? Kwamba behind a successful man
there's a woman.
Exactly. That is the term you guys love using a lot, like at behind a successful man there's a woman. But sasa unapata
kama ni the man.
Sasa issue haikwagi
taking it away from us.
Exactly. But issue is in this recent time haiko hivyo anymore. Yeah, like ukitaka
the woman wants to meet you after the success.
Exactly.
Na bado useme behind every man that was me.
Sasa tena kuna hiyo, and then mtu anataka kupata like dem anataka kupata huko juu, na bado akikupata huko juu if you're not careful, if you're not I'm saying if you're not careful as a man unaweza jipata huko chini because of that woman. You know, a lot of guys we having this conversation as men, mtu anakuambia kabisa by the generally speaking man, unajua time mwanaume anakuanga successful in life ni time ako single.
Yeah.
The moment amejiingiza tu kwa relationship hivi, even though downfall huanza ku happen.
I know the opposite. That's when a blessing begins. when you have a girl, kuna mwanamke unaweza pata ukabarikiwa ama maisha yako ikaanza ku actually yours is new.
Because intention ya dem kwa hiyo relationship ni gani, unaona intention yake ni gani.
Yes.
So about everything too iko fucked up. The moment I am approaching you and I'm asking you, JC, kuna venye I want us to date, you see, and then unaenda ilalea akona do akona hivi na hivi na hivi, so acha ni hold on hapo nikiangalia options zingine. Unaona sasa
tuna mtu
like unaona hivyo he's a nice guy, he's generous. Hizo ndo maneno sasa sisi like umefanya hizo vitu hadi sasa wanaume wanachukia those kind of words because when you say I'm a nice guy it means you're there taking advantage of me. Unaona ukiitwa toxic, ukiitwa stingy kwa mwanaume inamaanisha you are doing a right thing.
Yeah.
Unaona sasa so I feel like hizi vitu ziko too fucked up in a way that mtu hakuna ile having that genuine relationship like it used to be. Kila mtu everyone is in it for themselves. If you tell me unataka kukuwa na mimi because of what I'm having, what do you expect me nifikiria? Sasa pia mimi nitakuwa na wewe hapo because najua exactly. Najua dema kwa sababu ya do. So now because ameiweka wazi, acha pia mimi acha tutumiane tu. Time yangu ikifika nimeona I'm done with her, kila mtu ajitoe. Unaona? So exactly. Sasa mimi uuliza madam, what happens? By the way, ya mimi kwa curious sana. Juu sasa umejiingiza kwa relationship na mse in the name of niko na ujamaa sababu ya either good life, sababu hizo ma road trips and everything. What happens na kwa kile u jamaa, of course ushaieka hadi mse anajua tu bedo dema kwa hapa sababu ya what I'm having. If all this is taken away, she's going to walk away. So this guy is never going to be serious with you.
Let's be very clear.
So ndio nilikuwa nataka nikuuliza sasa hii swali. So what happens if I don't take you serious? Because najua kwa hapo sababu ya do. And then down along the line unakuja now you fall in love for real. But initially the only reason najua tuko hapa pamoja ni because of what I'm having. And then now down the line fall in love na umse for real. How are you going to convince me that that love is genuine? It's no longer about what I'm having.
I think let's be very clear about values. Values exist, right? We make excuses for values, but they're there, right?
Okay.
Let's also be very clear about what a relationship is and what a situationship is. Zingine ni situationships na ziko mingi. Okay. But you guys tunaforce sana tuzite relationships. No, please, they're not. They're not. The moment you're in a relationship, you act like someone in one. You build it like someone who wants one.
Okay.
The moment if you're in a situationship, wacha kutafuta benefits za relationship. Wacha kutafuta progress kwa situationship. It will have its own kind of progress, right? So understand and it's entirely unseriousness. Yeah, you are unserious because you stayed, because in the end of the day unaweza kutumia tu hii chance vizuri, ukijua mimi sikutaki wewe unitaki, and I stayed because I wanted something. We are both unserious. So a problem for unserious people, by the way. Then when you go to the side of people who are serious, you get troubles and challenges za watu wako serious. It's about where you're looking and how you place yourself. Where's the most unserious person looking for the most serious partner? Things won't work out. Utamtumia because they don't know, but the moment they realize, they take a turn to look for what aligns with them. So huyo de mwenye atajaribu kuconvince aje, you both
it's really hard. How do I know you're telling me the truth? How do I know that umejua sasa mimi sahi niko poa like and hivi ndio iko like this is the life I want? Siwezi imagine kukua bila umse sababu ya life. How do you convince me that that is not the issue, that sahi if we lose it nikwambia hebu tuende pale single room sasa tuanze afresh, you won't walk away? Unajua it's really hard for man to know that.
So but we can exception relationships that
if you were to be the judge in such a situation, umeletwa kesi kama hiyo, mwanaume anakuuliza how do I know that this lady love me genuinely? Utaambia nini huyo mse?
But do you think she grew true love also?
Sasa that is why we are asking you that, because sasa mwanaume amekorogeka juu like you don't know kama this lady is being serious ama tu of course ni whatever started it all.
There are journeys that start wrong and turn right in the process. I don't know, I'm just analyzing. Kuna watu wanaweza anza wote wawili wakiwa watu, they know we are here to lie to each other, and then somewhere along the way they decide, you know what, let's both take the right path. There are also people who can start wakiwa mimi nakuchezea na mmoja grow, tunachezeana, mmoja grow attachment issues. You see, and that is where I think that's the direction relationships with situationships with married men take. Munaanza, we are both clear, yes, his wife, you know, I can take the benefits and what, then down the line you attach.
Okay.
And you're touched so bad that you start to call it real love and you want it to function. But the man remains very firm that he has a family and he was never here for something permanent.
Yeah.
So I would say, like I said, issues of unseriousness. You sought to hurt yourself, sit with your pain and deal with your bullshit.
Okay.
Sawa?
Okay.
And as the guy, you accepted a girl who was not serious about you. Now you need to make a sober decision. Make one. However, you unajua ukikana mtu you are able to gauge.
Yeah.
Yes, tulianza tukichezeana, sai tumefika wapi.
Yeah.
But above all, be honest with yourself.
Okay.
And know that trust is very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah. Kuna kitu tu moja unaweza fanya ukakuwa the most untrusted.
Yeah.
When things could be different. Yeah, so
do you think men should be jealous, or
why
do you think
want me to speak for men?
No. I think nataka perspective yako as a woman. Okay. Because sisi kama wanaume of course tukikaa tunakuanga na stories zetu like as men. But sasa unajua pia mwanaume anataka kujua how do women like what do they take like if sisi kukua hivi. So I'd like to hear just your opinion. Do you think men are jealous, or do you think they should be jealous in matters relationship especially?
But God himself is a jealous God. Or rather, that's what the Bible says.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The Bible says
but
God
sasa unajua story ya God ndio ni general. Like he's a jealous God.
Like me, I'm thinking if God can be jealous,
okay.
How about a man? And forget that.
But unajua kuna wanaume huko nje wanasema that is something that doesn't. No, jealousy is not in their blood kabisa. So
no, I think it's classes of levels of jealousy. Wewe unaongelelea, mimi naweza kuwa nikisema mimi sikuangi jealous by the way. Juu mimi sitakuja tuanze drama huko kwenye umeenda kupati.
Yeah,
so I'll describe myself as very unjealous.
Okay.
But in the reality of it all, we have a portion. We have a portion. Well, we have love within us, we have compassion within us, we have empathy within us, we have kindness, we have generosity, we have jealousy, we have all those things within us, just that you have to choose which ones to kopalilia, right? But zingine ziko natural kama jealousy.
Okay.
If she's wearing my skirt, na hajaniomba skirt yangu, and I had plans with that skirt, what's going to happen? What's the one realistic reaction or no expect?
Of course you're going to have a problem with that. Lazima mtasumbuana.
Whether tutasumbuana ile excess ya kupigana ama nitamuuliza mbona ukuniambia. So that is what I possess is mine kind of a belief, and when it is not mine I have to understand on what whatever, right? So it is the same of possessiveness. It comes with anything you think you own. Lazima utafeel something, some jealousy ukiona inapata wide access, right? So I think people interpret, kuna wale wana interpret jealousy kama ile ya drama, but we all have that within ourselves. Why? Enda leo sahi, sindio? Wambie every partner that exists in this world, awache partner wake aende na other people that they are not dating, na waende waishi na wao for 1 week. Who will accept? Who will accept?
So
is that not jealousy? Is that not possessiveness? Is that not what this is mine and not yours? So we all have it, only that on what levels.
But then why are you ladies make the term jealousy mnaifanyanga inakuwa ni kama toxic? Like that is how actually they put it. You ladies, I don't mean all of you, but naiona sana especially kwa social media na pia kwa ground. Like when you define the term jealousy, kuna mtu mwingine anaona ikiwa toxic. Especially ladies, they do that a lot. Mbona?
I think because kuna the toxic jealousy in excess is toxic. Because it introduces control.
So what's okay with you? Like what's okay with
the
you?
The natural human jealousy.
Okay.
That is there. That has been there. But if someone has worked on their jealousy, it can increase to a level where it becomes toxicity. Unajua jealousy ile natural, I would say ni ile kuona babe mbona umeongea na wewe dem sana hivyo, and then they answer and you say I don't like this or I wouldn't want that, whatever it is, you solve it.
Yeah.
There's a partner who becomes so jealous that you cannot wear dress yenye inakaa ni kama iko sexy na utoke.
When you say sexy unamaanisha, unajua ina depend na hiyo sexy ni gani. Kabisa. Unajua when you talk sexy na depend. Hapana, I can't let you go.
Let me go back to it. Let me redefine my word. We want to look good in our own interpretation of looking good.
Okay.
There are those who want to walk naked, but I don't want to walk naked, but I want to look good, and sometimes I want to look a little sensual.
Okay.
You get me? So you should be able to allow a reasonable level of sensuality.
Okay.
Sawa. That's it. And there are men who are not able to do that. Now that to women becomes a threat. Tunakumbuka nikwambia women look for safety. So atakuclassify as the toxic jealousy. There are also people, it can be a man or a woman. Kuna watu wako ile jealousy ko toxic. Uko tu mahali unajibamba na ingia unavutwa mkono. Ama even in the process you can get some good slaps. You get me? So I think that is where the jealousy becomes toxic. It becomes controlling, and no one wants that, because where you're beyond yourself at this point, you're not even healthy to exist with. So nadhani madem wanaiekanga in the sense of anaanza kuona signs. Kumbuka nilikwambia girls, you observe.
Unajua the thing with you ladies ni hii, I've noticed most unapata mtu anataka kukua kwa relationship but bado anataka hiyo freedom that comes with being single. So you want to enjoy being in a relationship but you still need the freedom of being single. Unafanya venye unataka, unakutana na mtu
like kufanya vile
exactly this is unafanya venye unataka, unakutana na mse unataka kukutana naye.
How often? Because I'm made to interact with human beings.
Exactly. So when I say unafanya venye unataka, you can talk with anyone venye unataka, you can text with anyone venye unataka. Kuna kuanga pia na hizi like unapata dem ana text na mse kwa simu, unashangaa like what are you guys talking like chatting over and over, and unaona mwanaume, I've seen a lot of videos, unaona mwanaume anauliza and then you're insecure sijui nini, unaona right now
both sides. Why are you blaming the girls?
Both sides. But unajua with you ladies, hiyo ni kitu normal. Like when you are jealous, it's something normal kwangu. Like to understand by the yako jealous. Like it's not a big deal than mwanaume kukua jealous. Like mwanaume akikuwa jealous, there is somehow venye nyinyi you turn inakuwa ni toxic. Let's say for example, right now.
I get
you see.
Nikikuwa jealous hautaitumia against me. But them boy akikuwa jealous inaweza tumiwa against him.
Exactly. You see, and kuna venye sasa nyinyi mnaigeuza inakuwa something negative in such a way that sasa inabidi mwanaume ndio sasa the terms nonchalant, like now I don't have to care, we fanya venye nataka, unaona like tuseme for example, I'll just give you an example. Tuseme sahi we are here and then maybe a friend of yours amekuja na ni mwanaume, right? And then uko like, hey, but there's this friend of mine tulikuwa nini, like we've been talking blah blah blah, and nataka kwenda kumuona like, and and sasa wewe as a lady unaniambia unataka kwenda kukutana na boy mwingine, you are going to have a meeting, I don't know the nature of your relationship and all that. Una expect mimi ni reactaje when it comes to situation kama hiyo?
It depends what kind of a meeting. What if it's a business meeting?
No, it's not a business actually, it's just a social meeting.
If they're just a friend.
So a normal man anafaa kubehavior in such a situation.
A normal man?
Huyo kulingana. No, kulia sasa ndio wewe useme by the umse wangu ama uchali yangu.
Ni
Exactly, ni understanding. Okay, that is the word. How is he supposed to respond to such?
My mom tells me a lot.
Okay.
Let me borrow from my mom.
Okay.
My mom tells me, if you choose marriage or if you choose relationships, there are behaviors that are made for someone who is in a relationship. you know. There are values that come with choosing. Ni kama ukienda utafute job ya 6 to 5. It is automatically that waking up early is a value of what you do. So any day you wake up at 9 a.m. you are late, you've messed up. So it is the same with a serious relationship or a marriage. There are values there zenye ukifanya beyond that you're already on the red line and you don't belong there. You already abusing the right path ya mtu wako kwa marriage. You get me? So do you first understand what you're building together? Because if we do, tutakuwa na boundaries. Naelewa. Babe, kuna huyu boys alisema hivi na hivi. We are planning this with him. And I thought at this point we have to meet and speak about it.
So you see, when you put it like that, we can have a normal conversation where sasa and actually hata hiyo sioni ikiwa big deal because sasa wewe kwani dem afai kukutana na wanaume akiwa in a relationship. I get that side, ina depend. But sasa tuseme you want to go out, napata usiku imefika demo na kwambia nataka kwenda sherehe, like I want to go to club.
And that's okay. Do you think there's anything wrong with that?
If I want, okay, nyinyi ladies, how do you take it mwanaume akikwambia naenda sherehe?
Kama ni mtu anapenda you see, when I met you, I sampled you, then nikasema yes to being with you. Kama mimi nilipata unapenda sherehe na nikachoose wewe, I'll have no problem with you ukienda sherehe.
So it depends on how you met from what everyone was doing before you guys met.
Yes, what did I say yes to? If you married a guy who does not drink, and all of a sudden you know there's a big problem there. I'll have to go back to the drawing board and I'm like, this has to mean something. But kama mimi mse wangu ni wadundani wa kwenda Naivasha safari, you know, ni wa kwenda Al Capone. I chose that. I knew it existed. I made room for it.
Umefika Al Capone?
Inaweza
nimesikia umeitaja, I'm like senior last year tu. Nimekuwa tu last year. Kumbe shadunda. Okay.
So kama you say, of course you made room for what he is. You might have given a few boundaries here and there that works for the both of you, you know. So I think for me, your jealousy ya wanaume, let me tell you, babes are soft. We both agree on that. We are soft, we cry, you know, and the few who don't cry well, sorry, wow, wameumbwa, but most girls are soft. Hata nikiwa jealous, imagine I'll cry in the process trying to tell you, babe, mbona unashinda ukiongea na huyo dem? Why are you hurting me like that, right? Unlikely men, his way of being jealous might be aggressive, right?
Actually it usually comes off aggressive. Yes,
so hiyo ndo madem wanaogopanga, akiona hiyo face ako like, toxic, toxic, I'm out my shoes. This is a toxic. She will tell all of us, you're very, very toxic. Relationship done and dusted. Stay away from me. So I think if men could frame it with Jumanaume, nadhani mna feeling disrespected. You interpret it as disrespect. If I'm going to leave you in the house and go out and come back at 2 a.m. Probably hata nilienda nirudi 11. Ikabamba sana. Nikaenda up to, sorry babe, imefika tu 2 a.m. But mimi nitapata mtu mwingine kwa nyumba. Unaona? Utaulizana a lot of, do you disrespect me that much? And it's not polite most of the time. So I think when babes see that and they're soft, you're threatening, you're scaring her away. I think upon your girls who won't understand you and how you behave as a man, wata run away na watakuita hiyo ulikuwa unauliza, why are we termed as toxic jealousy? But we both need some level of maturity where the guy can contain himself. It is not my responsibility to make you contain yourself. Of course kwa marriage is a long journey. Vitu mbaya, kila mtu ataleta tu vituko zake at some point. So if I married you and at some point I come home late, you have to have a way of handling it. Si lazima uagree nayo. You know, you can tell someone, I cannot live with you like this in a calm way. Right?
I get
so you need that maturity ya kusema mimi, demu wangu akifanya the worst, tunaweza ongea kama mature people. Ndio maana siku hizi unaonanga watu it was not working for the both of us, so amicably tukaachana. Unaona, unlike wale watu walipigana mpaka ukashika huyu ukarusha huku na ukaenda kwenda na usiwahi rudi huko. And ladies need also a maturity that understands my way of jealousy is not the guy's way of jealousy. It might get a little rough, siku kuchapa, but ile tu that masculine, you know, kind of questioning, and tell them I would appreciate you more if you are a little bit polite. Nitakusikia, by the way. You know, you introduce a new dimension to the relationship. So nadhani hapo ndio hiyo bracket men wanakuwa misunderstood. Mbona anaongea na dem nikiwa wacha niende hapo, you end up umepiga huyo mwanaume, mimi najikunja tu. I'm like toxic. My way of seeing it.
Security.
Unatafuta kunipenda. You want to see my dramatic side.
Nataka kuona the dramatic side, not the cool one.
Oh wow. Well, let me see. No, but I think can I get time to process it?
Okay.
Maybe we do it in the next video.
Unataka ukaibe exams.
Niangalie if I have any dramas within me. And on the next video I'll for sure answer the question. You also need to give me your scenes. Wapi umekos drama ya insecurity?
Kwani ilikuwa turudi kwangu?
Why is it always about me?
Unajua sisi wanaume tunakwanga.
Mimi nataka nisikie nilifanya hivi nika, you know. So maybe on the next one.
Maybe on the next, by the way, conversation imekuwa tamu and hadi hatuja notice time. So you guys as always ni Jacinta hapa, mkimwona mnajua we are about to get it. It's been good. So till the next episode. For now,
you guys on the point of insecurities. Before ifike hivyo pia tuambieni kwa comments what's your take of insecurities and how bad can it get.
Exactly. But for now we are out till next episode.
See ya.